That's too late.
Yeah, exactly. It is too late, sir. It is. Right.
It's like telling somebody, hey, I changed my mind. Well, you are on the
Yeah.
other side.
You changed your mind. That's going to work. Okay. We are going live right now.
Oh, okay. I like the way you did that. All right, cool. Now later on, though, you're going to add it to your other badges, like make sure it shows, because this is big, right?
Okay.
Alan, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I say later on, you're going to add it to your background, right? So that it's prominent.
Sure.
Yeah, we want to be bragging about it. Okay, so let me know when you are ready.
I am ready. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, here we go. When you see the red light, we're on.
All right. Got it. Okay, Facebook world. Welcome to the Happy Neighborhood Project community. My name is Edwin Edebiri, your Chief Happiness Officer. Every once in a while, something happens that you stop everything else that you are doing and you just celebrate, okay? And joining me today is Kathy Weaver, our board member for the Happy CoOp. She's always there. She cannot miss a beat, okay? And by the way, she also created the badge that you're seeing behind me, behind her, and behind Alan. So you might be wondering, why is Alan doing here? Why is it? It's not a board meeting. It's not a this meeting. We are celebrating the first person ever to introduce 500 people to the co-op. Alan, awesome, okay? So that introduces a new badge we call the Happy CoOp Club, okay? I know Alan was a little bit nervous because there was somebody right behind him that could have pulled the plug, but it did not happen. So we're going to just celebrate Alan for today. So Alan, this is your time. This is your show. You take it however way you want to take it.
Thank you.
We're so
Edwin.
proud of you.
Thank you, Kathy. Well, I love the co-op. I love HNP. And I tell this to everyone that I introduce it to. This is the only networking group that gamifies networking. And I get points when I buy from people in the community. And at the posting party last Monday, I introduced 2 people that I brought into HNP. The only reason I brought them in is because, well, one, they could sell what they sell to hundreds of people, which is wonderful, but I get points every time I buy from them. And I love the fact that this is gamified. It's incredible.
That is awesome. So like sometimes we use buzzwords, gamify. Some people in the Facebook world will definitely get that because we know a lot of people are technically oriented. But there are some people that might be saying, gamify? Is it like basketball? Is it like hockey? Is it like football? What is that? Can you break that down for the rest of us?
Absolutely. So HNP has a point system, and you get points for doing business with people in the community. You get points for referring business to people in the community, and you get points for inviting people to the community. So when I tell people, invite your friends who are entrepreneurs to network, but don't just stop there. Invite your customers, because your customers will get points every time they give you business, and they could meet hundreds of people. But in addition, get your family to join, get your spouse to join, and every time you buy them dinner, you can technically get points for that. It's an incredible model.
I love it. I see Kathy is just like getting excited. Kathy, I know. So tell
Edwin,
me, yes.
We have 3,845 people in the co-op. If we all got our spouse to join, we can double in one night.
Whoa, that is so cool. And we are on our way to 10,000. So that could be the easiest way to get to 10,000. And if I'm understanding you correctly, okay, it's not like we are charging them to join. They can definitely join for free, okay? So this is not like, oh, we're trying to wrangle them to come and join. No, it's just that they joining increases the power of the co-op. You know, like for example, some people might be saying, oh, it's only business stuff that they have, but that's not true. We have toothpaste, okay? So if you buy toothpaste, you can buy toothpaste as a discount in our co-op, okay? So that is so cool. Kathy, what do you say about to all of this? You designed this background looking so beautiful. Tell us about it.
I am so excited and so proud of Alan. I'm absolutely thrilled to have him on my team. He's one of my captains, and I am so excited for him. Alan, I mean that with all my heart. Edwin started maybe over a year ago, a team called Club 100. And that is an opportunity for all of us in the co-op to share the Happy Co-op with 100 of our friends, colleagues, business partners, everyone. Alan hit the 100 mark in probably 11 minutes. And we're not totally sure what took him so long, but okay, 11 minutes. And then of course it's the Club 200, the Club 300, the Club 400, never imagining that the Club 500 would happen so fast for Alan. And it did, and we're thrilled. So we didn't know we'd need a Club 500. We had a Club 100 and we were happy with that. But Alan, you have surpassed every single possible expectation that we had for each of our members in the Club 100 family. And here you are at Club 500, the first ever to hit that. We're so proud of you.
Now, before I ask you the next question, Alan, thank you, Kathy, for summarizing it. I just put a link there for the folks in the Facebook world. And then, you know, if you, why is it saying waiting room participant?
I don't know. Don't worry about that. We'll fix that later. I promise.
Okay. Doesn't do everybody. Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. So here is the deal. So I put the link there. So if you're in the Facebook world and you're curious what the Club 100 is about, click on that link, enter, and all you're saying is, I am committing to personally help 100 new members join the co-op in 2023. That's all. It's just a pledge, okay? If you don't do it, we're not going to hand you down. But then if you surprise us, we're going to celebrate you. Now, Alan, let me ask you this. What if when we started this Club 100, instead of Club 100, we call it Club 500, that people needed to commit to get 500 people? What do you think would have happened?
So right now, there are only 5 people who are in technically Club 100 for getting 100 of their friends, but I'm pretty sure we have close to 500 who are signed up to get to that 100. If you said sign up for Club 500, I don't think people would even dream about hitting that mark. And I tell this to everybody. I joined HNP in April of 2021. It took me about 2 years to get 500 invites. But
wow.
What impresses me, I am still networking and I'm still getting one-on-one meetings, even 2 years later. Bring your friends to this community and let us meet them. That
is so cool. Now you said that you were not even in Club 100 when you first started. You joined later. And so which means that anybody joining today can still not only have a chance to hit Club 100, could even do Club 500.
Absolutely.
As long as they just invite everybody.
Absolutely.
That is so cool. Now I know there's another part of the Club 100, actually not just Club 100. I know there's another part of the co-op that you are very passionate about, okay? And so can you tell us a little bit about the matching point?
Absolutely. So with the gamified piece that I talked about earlier, HNP invites you to invite people and then recognizes you for getting their friends involved. So for example, Edwin, if I invited you to the co-op, I would get 50 points. But in addition, if Edwin then brought Kathy in, I would get 50 points for Edwin getting Kathy in. But in addition to 50 points, there's a gamified piece to it where there's a leaderboard. And you can sort the leaderboard by invites and by matching invites. And I'm at the top of both currently, and I challenge everyone to beat me in that. But it's a wonderful piece of the gamified part of this.
Can you show us the screen, the back end of this leaderboard that you are talking about, so that the Facebook work don't have to imagine too much? There's somebody in the neighborhood that is crashing this party. So, let's welcome Diva. I think Diva is just, she happened to be walking around the neighborhood and she heard about something exciting going on. And can we give her a background, Kathy, if you don't mind, why Alan is telling us this?
I am
since
happy
he's
to.
crashing the happy neighborhood, the neighborhood party. Okay, go for it, Alan.
So thank you, Diva, for coming on. Diva just joined Club 100 officially. She's at 101. And if you sort the list by all time, you see I just surpassed 500. Sid is 6 away from 500. Ian is almost at 350, so she was almost at 250, and Denise just surpassed 101. But you could also sort this by all-time matching points. And my community of 501 brought in 78 people. Sid's community of 494 brought in 33. Harumi's group of 53 brought in 29. Nancy's one person brought in 21 people.
That is so cool. So what do you imagine this can do for the co-op if people really get the concept of the matching point?
So the wonderful thing, the all-time matching, people brought in 200 people so far to this community, but we know more than 200 of our friends. If everybody that we brought in, 3,845 people, brought in their entire networks, imagine and realize what this co-op can grow to.
That is awesome. So
Absolutely. Our word for 2020.
Just 1 quick second. Why Diva is working on the background. I hope you got the chat already, right, Diva?
Yes, she did.
Okay, cool. Okay, Kathy, go ahead. Yeah.
I just wanted to share, when we had our 2022 script for all of our networking events, our word for the 2022 was imagine. Imagine 10,000 co-op members. Our word for 2023 is realize. Realize how expansive this group is growing already. We will get to the 10,000 mark before you know it. And we are well on our way with 3,850 members already. So please, for any of you watching right now, connect with one of these top leaders, find out what their link is, and definitely join the co-op for free and see how fast it takes Alan to get to the Club 1000.
So Diva, what is like to be in the Club 100? Actually, not just being Club 100, but achieving the Club 100. What is that like?
So much fun. When we said that we were gonna bring in 100 members, when we made that pledge, it was it's something that you think that, wow, can I really do that? Can I bring in 100 people? Do I know 100 people? Do I know 100 people that want to be in the co-op? And then do I know 100 people who want to do business, who own a business? And here's a cool thing. Even if you don't own a business, you can still be part of the co-op because we have unbelievable discounts, whether you have a business or not. And oh my gosh, the amazing people that you will meet. Matter of fact, we have events that even if you don't have a business, it's just so much fun to come and hang out with us. Matter of fact, we even have movie lovers. Who doesn't love movies, right? You can come in and hang out, have some fun with movie trivia. Listen, Club 100 is amazing. Join the call. It's fun. It's free. Come hang out with us.
Now, talking about you can do all kind of stuff, Kathy, I know you guys have something coming up April 13, where you don't have to be a business person to partake on that. So could you tell us a little bit about that?
We absolutely do. Thanks to Debbie Dub Miller, one of our dynamic co-hosts from Midwest Ladies. She proposed, what would happen if we had an HNP Girls Night just once a month to get to know each other, to build relationships. So of course, we submitted that to our Chief Happiness Officer, Edwin Adebury. Edwin approved it. Next thing you know, it's in our co-op back office. Any lady on the planet, business or not, Happy Business Network member or not, any lady on the planet is welcome to join us because it's going to be all about building relationships. The cool news is, Edwin, guess who agreed to be our captain for that team? Our one and only Diva.
Oh, that is so cool. Again, folks, if you're out there, we're looking into creating the EU team. So that imagine that we have an EU team and we have a breakout session where the Italians are hanging out, the Germans are hanging out, and different languages. And then if you don't want any of those, you can be hanging out in English also. So you have a lot of options. That's the kind of flavor that we grow in HMP. But we cannot do that if we don't have people that invite people into the community. And it doesn't matter, folks, whether it's one person that you invited. Guess what? If that one person is not included, then we are one person less, okay? You know, yes, we're gonna celebrate Diva with 100 and Alan with 500, but we wanna also celebrate you with that one person you bring in. You know, remember what Alan just showed us in the matching point? Alan, can you put the screen back, you know, and go to the matching point, please? You know, yeah, there is one person that invited one person, right? And that one person invited 21 people. Was that the way it is in the matching point? Yeah. So one person was, you know, like Nancy invited one person, and that one person invited 21 persons so far. How cool is that? Okay, so we are going to celebrate you even if you invite one person to join this, because when we come close to 10,000 and we are like 9,999, if we don't have that one person, we are not 10,000. So we need you, all right? So Alan, today is your day. As a matter of fact, in the whole of the Happy Neighborhood community, by the power vested in me, we're going to declare this as Alan Raisman Day. How about that? You know, okay, and I have some board members to kind of second that, you know, but really, you know, Alan, I think you have set a pace that, yes, not many people are going to say, oh, because you did 500, now we're going to do 500. I get that. I've been around the block a few times, okay? But because of the way you went about it, the way you expanded thinking, I'm thinking right now in the Facebook world, we're going to upload this into YouTube, and people in the YouTube world might see this, and we're going to have some fun with this. And they say, wait a second, what is this Club 100 anyway? You know, let me come and check it out, you know? So that's kind of like what I see this doing. So what is your advice I want you to give me two types of advice. Number one, to people who are existing co-op member, they are currently co-op member, and thinking, okay, what can I do? Where do I start, okay? And then I want an advice to someone who is in the outside of HMP, and they're thinking, what is these crazy people doing here, you know? So what's your take, you know?
Absolutely. So I want to give two pieces of advice here. The first, and this is for both groups, the first and third Tuesday of the month at 8:30 Eastern, we have our Club 100 meeting. Kathy's always there, Diva's always there, I'm always there giving our tips on how we're growing the co-op. Because it's not just Alan growing the co-op. Kathy brought in 2 people so far this month, and all time has 2 matching points from her team of 40 something that she's brought in. Diva's brought in 101 people. It's incredible that we're all in this together to get to that 10,000 level, and join us the first and third Tuesday to get all of our tips and tricks. But the other piece, if you want to meet potentially 60 to 80 people every Friday, and groups of 10 to 40 Monday through Thursday, you can meet people you've never dreamed of meeting before, from Canada, the UK, India, Australia, soon to be the European Union, and all across America. And these people could be customers, they could be referral partners, they could become your best friends. I tell people all the time, I talk to Kathy and Diva more than I talk to my neighbors. You are family, truly. This is an incredible community.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for those advice. Again, folks, if you are listening to this, definitely you are invited to come to Club 100. And please, either Kathy or any one of you that can put the registration for the Club 100. I already put the link to join the pledge, but also the link to register for the event. If you guys can put it in the chat, that would be great. And and also too, I cannot do without mentioning Sid Singh, okay? Because Sid is so close. I know we might be celebrating one of these in the next few days. Okay, I'm telling you, because it is that close, to this. And it's really exciting, folks, to see, like you were saying, Alan, when you look at the list, We have people that are brought in 1 person. We have people that are brought in 10 people. We have people that are brought in 20 people. We have people that are brought in 100. We have people on all levels of entry. And guess what? Every single one counts. Because when I go to negotiate partnership, and I can, you know how, like when you have something and you can brag about, right? And, they'll be like asking me, how many people in your stuff? I said, I tell you what, are you a member of the co-op? And they say, no. Why don't you just join so you see what other co-op members see? And then they join, and then they go to their back office. They go, wow. I say, well, guess what? It was 1 less before you joined, and now it just went up by 1. So it's so powerful when they see it by themselves. It's not like a presentation where I'm trying to give them numbers and then they're trying to decide, is this guy telling us the truth? Do they really have this number? No, they are now a co-op member. They can actually see it growing by themselves. And that's because of what you guys do that gave me that kind of power. I tell you right now, if we had like 20 people in the co-op, I'd be knowing, okay, which kind of people should I talk to that will not laugh at me, right? So, hey, I'm excited. Again, Alan, congratulations. And in the final word here, let me start with Diva. What's your final word before we wind this show back so that they don't think we are just too long, Go for it.
So, I just got a text saying, hey, we're going live and talking about the co-op. I'm like, I'm not going to miss this, right? So I'm like, yeah, I am there. I love my family. I love the co-op. I am just so excited that we are growing. So thank you, Cho, for making all this happen.
All right. And Kathy?
And for those of you listening with us now live or certainly on the replay or on the YouTube channel, CHO stands for Chief Happiness Officer. That's our very own Edwina Debery, who founded and decided that Happy Neighborhood Project is for all of us. Club 100 was born within that conversation, the Happy Co-op, and here we are. So again, for any of you who haven't heard of this yet, we're going to put the link in the comment section on Facebook Live right here on our very own Happy Neighborhood Project page. So please join us if you haven't already and get to meet these superstars in person, virtually at all of our networking events every single week and certainly at Worldwide. Alan, my hat's off to you, sir. I'm so proud of you. I could burst. Congratulations.
Awesome.
Thank
Now,
you.
before I have you have the last word, Alan, I just want to say to the Facebook world, the part of Happy Neighborhood Project, folks, is the fact that we encourage you to do whatever you do on a foundation of happiness. Because when it's all said and done, folks, that's why we do what we do. The purpose of life is to be happy. I have never seen anybody that say, you know what, I'm going to go into this business. I've been working very hard because it's going to make me so unhappy. Yeah. Even if you can do that, it's because you're happy. That's why you do that. So the purpose is to be truly happy. And that's what this is about. So this month of April, starting April 1, I started a series of happiness tips, 30 happiness tips from April 1 to April 30th. Now, so you don't want to miss it, go to our YouTube channel and you will be able to see a playlist that have it right there. But follow us on any of the social media, whether it's LinkedIn, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Facebook or YouTube or TikTok. I think I'm missing something, but follow us and you can be able to listen to this, folks. We definitely look forward to connecting with you. And maybe one day you get into Club 100 and maybe Club 500. Alan, you have the last word.
So I want to invite anyone who has never been to HNP before or does not yet come to the Friday meeting called Worldwide. I tell everyone that I invite, it's the largest HNP, Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern. Join us to meet some of my invites.
All right. Okay, folks, that's what we've got for today. Again, thank you all for joining me. I know it was a short notice, but I know I can count on you guys. Thank you so much. Hey, Facebook world, we are happy and we hope you are too. All of you stay happy. Bye-bye now.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. Bye. Okay, Facebook world stop. All right, good stuff. You guys rock. Okay, so we're gonna definitely put this, into our YouTube. And then what I'm also gonna be doing is have our media person do a special post about this. And I think I just kind of like the way, can you like do a screenshot of the way your picture is, Alan? So that way
Yeah.
yeah. So if you can send that to media@hmpabc.com.
Sure.
So that would be cool. Maybe somebody else should take you so you're not your face is not doing one kind.
I got it. Ready,
Yeah.
set, go.
There we go. And then maybe do 4 of us. So that way we're ready.
Got it.
All right, cool. So please, Kathy, if you will send to media at HMP for the celebration, and then I know she'll figure out something to do, but we're going to celebrate it and let everybody know, because it's not every day you hit Club 500. So awesome. All right, that's what we got, folks. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Bye now.
All
Thanks,
right.
everybody.